Hey everybody, it's Dr. Cara, and I am here with a new Oracle deck review. It's not a new deck, but it's a new review. It's my impressions of Dr. Stephen Farmer's Messages from Your Animal Spirit Guides Oracle cards. And I love this deck. This is actually one of the very first decks that I ever bought for myself years ago when I started getting really into animal wisdom and all of that. And I'm just going to show you what comes with this deck. It's got a great book with lots of detail. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's definitely a couple of pages of information for each card if you want to go a little deeper. I find with Stephen Farmer, Dr. Stephen Farmer, that his artwork is so really spectacular and evocative, and his keywords are so right on that's often enough for me. But the book is also fantastic, and that comes with the card deck. So if you're exploring animal wisdom card decks, this is definitely one to look for. The artwork is stunning, and the variety of the animals is really cool. I love it when I do that and then I get two similar kinds of animals. So the chimpanzee. I am a fan of Stephen Farmer and all of his work, and I highly recommend, if this deck calls to you, I highly recommend getting it, because it's such a beautiful, friendly, accessible deck, and there are a lot of cards. I'm not sure how many cards there are actually, but it's pretty substantial. They're pretty, decent sized cards, and they're thick too. So I say if you haven't seen it, check it out. If it's been calling to you, definitely check it out. I've had amazing readings from these cards, just picking one card and just being like, doing, like, that is really cool. Like, that is so meaningful. In fact, I picked one card a little over 2 years ago that really struck me at the time. And I was still, like, just a few weeks ago thinking about, wow, that card really foretold a lot of stuff that was coming and was so right on and so true. So that's why I'm choosing this deck, the Messages from Your Animal Spirit Guides by Dr. Stephen Farmer, for my weekly forecast for the week of, what is the 13th, December 13th to the 19th. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a little bit of shuffling as we tap into the energy of this week coming up, the December 13th to the 19th. My thumb just went down on that, and this is kind of cool. So this is the emu, and I read cards, I get different signals about the card to choose. Oftentimes it's because my thumb like tightens down on something without me intending it to, or I just feel like a little energy in there. And that's what happened this time. This is the Emu card, which is about having an adventure. This is a good time to go on a new adventure. So this week, whatever that adventure may be for you, this is a good time for that. And if I had, let's see if I can just get anything from the book. Completion, freedom, innocence, adventure, pilgrimage, lightheartedness, playfulness. So, here we are in December 2020. Most of the world is in some sort of travel restriction, lockdown, quarantine. And this card, you guys, you're not going to believe this. I was just talking to Stephen Farmer last week. I was interviewing him for my Animal Oracle Card Summit in January of next year. And every time I picked up his deck, this card popped out. And now what do I pick for this week? The same card. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time, because obviously this card has some personal messages for me, but for us collectively, as we go through this week of December 13th, this is a reminder. And I think the reminder is that our attitude is up to us, and we can bring that attitude of adventure, that mindset of playfulness and openness, and and just exploration to whatever we do. Even when we're physically constrained, we can't travel, we can't go places, we can't just go off and have an adventure. We can still have the mindset of the adventure, the explorer, and that's what it's saying to me. So if it's saying something different to you, please put a note in the comments. I would love to hear about how this card speaks to you, especially this week, the week of December 13th. What's going on in your world, and how is a helpful card to be aware of. I think oracle cards are great reminders, great mirrors for us to get us to focus on something that we might otherwise miss or bypass. So I am taking the emu with me for sure this week, because the emu has been calling out to me for quite a while now. And if you would like to learn more about these cards and Dr. Stephen Farmer, the creator of these cards, then I would love to invite you at the 2021 Animal Oracle Card Summit. And that's going to be broadcast on January 25th and 26th of 2021. You can get more information at animaloraclesummit.com. And as soon as we have the website up, I will put a link in the description below here. If the link isn't there, that means that we don't have everything ready yet, but check back and we will. We have an amazing of speakers from all over the world with just incredible insight and information, and inspiring human beings doing so much good on the planet. So take the emu with you this week. Come join me and Dr. Stephen Farmer for a really fun conversation at the Animal Oracle Card Summit. And let me know what you think. How's the emu speaking to you? Have a great day. Have a great week. Bye, everybody.